Good morning and welcome to a very drizzly France.
Yeah, shocking.
We have absolutely smashed along in the last couple of days. So if you don't know, we had the meet at Fort Paul, went absolutely blinding. I think most people were happy. Then from there, as soon as the last person left, we smashed down south, got down to the outskirts of Dover, lovely little campsite there, literally 12 minutes away from the port itself, right next to a McDonald's from the way out to grab breakfast with no fuss. And on the ferry. Ferry was a little bit late, but I think it more than made up for it because he was catching that other ferry up rapid, wasn't he?
It was fast. It was fast.
So, yeah, we got into Calais and just got us towed down and got us far away from the place as we could. We did a bit of a stint, pulled in a supermarket. What was that first supermarket, you can remember?
Intermarsh.
Intermarsh.
Yeah.
Not the best. It wasn't not the best selection. It was quite expensive, but we got dinner there. Made some sandwiches in the car park. Had a bit of a chill for half an hour, and got set straight off. Got us foot down for another few hours, and we've ended up at this location, which is
near Verdun. I think
Verdun.
that's how you pronounce it.
It's got showers. It's somewhere to tip up, and we've got a goal in mind for where we want to end up today. Went on a little bit of an urbex last night, having a look around a abandoned swimming pool, leisure centre type place. I mean, we don't know about no access, but definitely no crapping. I am not letting you on TripAdvisor again.
Beautiful campsite.
Tenner for anyone that goes off the diving board. And yeah, that was good fun. There's fish in there and everything.
Yeah.
And then this morning, we're going to get us towed down again. We're going to try and ring ahead because we want to get the girls swimming today, if we can, because it's a long old drive for kids, this.
Yeah.
And then we are at Germany.
So that's it, coffee in hand, and as daft as it is, you'll like this one. My little Sprinter's doing some right mileage. Thanks Ian for that, we enjoyed making that. Let's go. So it's a lovely little backwater place, this. So to that side now we're going past the abandoned swimming pool, and on that side there's an abandoned railway that's all grown over. So we're going to quickly show you where that supermarket is, because it's not far off of the main motorway. It's like a French B&M. There's a little bit of everything, so if you've got something like a towel or something for your car, you can grab that at the same time as grabbing a sandwich or just everything you need for your ingredients. I'm glad I've got my little monster with me, because she's absolutely ideal at getting these tolls, because you get the ticket from high up because it knows you're high up, but you've still got to do your payment low down. And then contactless.
It wasn't the traffic light green, it was yellow.
Proceed with caution. And anyway, that's dark green.
So, stop number 2. We are here. Now, we chose this spot because we're right on the edge of Germany now. There's a big castle on the hill. There's loads of bits for them to do. They're in the swimming pool now having fun. We're going to get some washing done in the washing machine and stuff, because at this point it is about 5-6 days in. So that's getting rocked on with. There's a few. There's like a petting zoo and stuff, and it's just a nice place to be. I'll show you where we are on the map about now.
Right, so we've had a good swim today. We've got the meatballs going in there. We've managed to do these little garlic bready things, doing some more water in this humongous thing. And Jake's over there, if you look through the window, looks like he's having a campfire. Not sure what he's doing. Apparently it's pasta. You're really impressed with them balls,
Yeah. It's a fraud, mate, honestly. Everything's better.
So, yeah, some little cheesy garlic breads. Got some chorizo type sausages, some meatballs, pasta, sauce and cheese.
Yeah.
All done between 2 vans. I think that was a good effort, that.
Right.
And there's still loads left. Right, so, side quest. There is a crepe and waffle van just turned up on site. So we're like, do you know what? Bit of supper, ideal. Walked up, they do beers. We didn't go. No, I'm just kidding. Right, so, modern technology. Stand there, fair size queue. go on Google Translate, work out what I want, work out what Ola wants, write it all into Google Translate, walk to the front, read it all out, and she then started speaking really fast in French back to me, and I just went, wait.
It was a Yorkshire wee as well.
Yeah, I think that's what did it. I think me ordering in French Yorkshire, 10 minutes later, a beer or so down, and yeah, it turns out I ordered waffles, 2 different kinds of waffles. I got crepes, not waffles. Jake rolls up and he's like, I'm just going to point and grunt, I'll work this out. He was going to make 0 effort. So I was like, look mate, all the technology, try this, even though it just failed for me. That's sweetheart. So he types it into Google Translate, walks to the front of the queue, shoves the phone in her face and went, bonjour.
The order's right.
Guess who got... Oh, yours is on your chest, sweetheart. Guess who's munching the correct order first time? And Ola gets 2 desserts, because I'll have the wrong one. Scram, but she wanted a waffle. I can't wait to get into Germany tomorrow, because I actually speak that. Right, Jake's just pointing something else out, right? So I ordered, and after she said all the rest of it, and I went, wait, and I asked for a couple of beers, she replied to me in German. My French was so bad, she thought I was German.
Germany tomorrow.
So, it's morning on the camp, and what a crap night's sleep. There's cars going up and down this road till late on. We're near the barrier, and the barrier needs servicing because it's making a right horrible noise every time it goes down. Then on top of that, the dustbin men came and emptied what must have been about 30 biffa bins at 5 o'clock this morning. They were there for quite a long time, banging about and running the machine at high revs. And then to top it off, at 7 this morning, that fella there, he starts strimming from 7. Which would be alright if we're having an early start, but we're not even allowed out the barrier till 8:30, so it's like they'll wake you up at 5 and leave you around. Just gonna stubbornly park in front of the barrier and hope that someone opens it. So we are heading to a castle. Apparently it's built into a big rock formation at the top of this big hill, mountain, whatever you want to call it. And already I'm wishing we'd camped here last night. Wow. Now I'm kicking myself. They stopped there last night and it is silent here. Oh, at least the kids had fun in the swimming pool. To be fair, we didn't have to drive like a couple of 1,000-mile round trip. We could have just gone to the cat sanctuary, couldn't we?
Why did we do that?
What a view. That is one of the old school transporters. So later in the day, about dinner time, that opens up. And that's some sort of oddball restaurant. Don't know when it was built, because it's obviously a lot newer than the castle, but still old. That's the chapel in there. Look at that view. Oh, that's solar. My little one's 50-50. She's either absolutely terrified and won't do stuff, or bold as brass. Because they're scared of going up the stairs, because it's grated stairs, she's like, I'll just stand on this really high bridge. If this was the UK, bear in mind we've just pulled up, walked straight in. There's a couple of bits that are still locked and stuff, for obvious reason. But if this was the UK, there'd be litter in here. There'd be people coming day and night. It'd be full of camper vans, practically living out there until they put no overnight parking on the car park everywhere. And there's no parking charge either. It's just looked after. What a difference. I can't tell if it's a mindset thing or there's just too many people on our island and it's too crowded, so things like this are, I don't know, just overused in the UK. It'd probably be National Trust and National Heritage and something, it'd be 40 quid to get in as well. Good job, I got my rugged safety flop clips on. We definitely timed this well because the tour groups have turned up now and they're just a noisy rabble. In my middle-aged mardiness, I'm starting to appreciate getting up early and beating crowds now. Right, so because we got everything squared away in the campsite early on, got up there before the crowds and stuff, we skipped breakfast, we had a couple of snacks and things that we've got in the motor and a brew. So what we're going to do, we're going to head up to the Circle K, Super K, whatever they called in K. Right, for all you mile per gallon geeks like me, I'm running a 2.1, 2.2 litre bi-turbo diesel with mud terrains, roof rack, fully laden, full weight, everything like that. Jake's running, they're not even all-terrains, they're like a little bit less than all-terrain, mainly like 70% road bias, if not more. And roof rack, fully laden, all that good stuff. So from England to just shy of Germany, we've just topped up before we go over the border. He's used 71 litres and I've used 72. So I don't know whether that's the maps, I don't know whether what it is, but I would have thought running mud terrains for that amount of distance there'd have been a bigger difference than 1 litre. Like it. We're out of that city now, we've just hit the countryside, we're into the forest, we're into the mountains. This is absolutely lovely. The feel, the smell, everything, it's so fresh and clean. So basically we've come to a summer toboggan, which is one of them rail track things, which is awesome. The problem is it's the summer holidays, so trying to find parking for 2 camper vans, it's not the easiest. So we've just pulled into a place there with the sign saying motorhomes, but that's actually somewhere to stop the night, and I'm not paying a camping price just for an hour's parking. If we're in the UK, I'd just wang it in 4-wheel drive and chuck it on the grass, but I don't know how strict they are here. So where that sword is there, we've parked down there. Unfortunately, I've had to do the parking like a knob thing. There is very limited space, so I've had to take 2 spaces and go diagonal because it's not wide enough and it's not long enough either. We are heading up the hill. The only downside is we've been informed it's a 2.5 hour queue at the top. What is even that? Now we're discussing on who goes in which car and how fast we go. Someone doesn't want to go fast. So we're going to go dead slow. Really, really slow. But I have said, it's like fairground rides. If you scream, you go faster. I'm sorry, let me know. Woo!
Hey! How good was that? Long time, mate, I know.
That was worth the 2.5 hour wait. That went on for ages. That was a good laugh, that. And the little one, absolutely. She was scared for the first few corners, and then when there was a bit of competition, when she saw the next one coming, she's like, go! So, yeah, awesome. Now, looking at it, everything's thinned out, so we're gonna lie with park like some right twats.
One way to go down there, wasn't it?
They get taxed more if both wheels are on the floor. That's what that is.
South Germany, mate.
Yeah. It's all over. Van life is over. Jake's had a new alarm fitted, and van life's over. Did I mention van life's over?
Oh, that's it, mate. I'm done.
His alarm was playing up. Luckily, we've got an on-hand alarm engineer. Right, arm it, disarm it.
No.
Right, no, wait though. Wait for it to finish flashing. Now disarm it.
It's not beat, so it's not armed.
Well, either way,
Flashing?
it's not flashing. You're good to go.
Is it flashing?
I'd just fire it up and see if it does it.
It'll fire up regardless because it's not on immobile.
Yeah, but get in and move around. So the motion sensors.
I went to get in.
That'll do for now.
It's not flashing.
Nope.
No, it's not.
That's
Right.
good. That's good for you to drive.
I'll snip the siren before camp.
I'd leave it as that for now because it's just not arming now. There we go. I've got my uses. That is. This parking wasn't as bad. This isn't vain. There was other people here, I promise. The toboggan has cost us. We've got to the campsites late. There is no spacing in two of them. So we've headed up to the top of the town. This is like, I don't know if you can see, that Ferris wheel in the background. This is like the Lake District, their kind of town centre. Very nice, very clean, very posh. I got what I wanted. She got what she wanted.
I don't know.
No, you won last night. You won last night with it.
So it's the other way around now,
So you did the Fungogo translate and had a local translate for you. So yours should be absolutely mint.
It's not going to be, is it?
Yeah, they're more expensive now. There's definitely something.
We've been fed. We've had a walk around that absolutely lovely little town on the lake. It's definitely like a Windermere. And we are now looking for a park up, which is not ideal in like one of the most rigid, strictest countries ever. If Jake wasn't in his swag, 100% we'd just rock up somewhere random in a lay-by or something, but it's not ideal for him, is it? So I'm a bit gutted because Jake's a morning person and I'm a nighttime person. I've started waking up and I'd have done 5 hours in the dark on the motorway.
And what time did I get up?
Five. Yeah, you were at half 5. So dropped on this place. Owners are absolutely lovely. They're fully booked, but they said we can stop in the car park, give us a big discount, and make sure we got a couple of beers. So yeah,
Fair play.
good night. I shall see you in the morning. So good morning from our random park up. This is where we ended up last night. Basically, they put us in this car park, and I'm so glad we did. I was ready for driving like 4 or 5 hours. I'm used to night driving, so I was in my element with the music on and the lights going and stuff, but we pulled over and I'm glad we did. Like I said last night, dead friendly staff. Couldn't ask for more than that. This is the view this morning. Camera don't do that justice. What I'll do is I'm gonna ping the location now. I'll show that on screen just here. Okay. I totally meant to put a towel rail here, a Fiskars towel rail. That wasn't pure luck, honestly. That works so well. It's little things like that. It's alright building vehicles, but unless you're actually using them, it's the little things, isn't it? The little things. Jake, that's a man toy. What do you fancy today? Because you're looking at that tower thing, aren't you?
Yeah.
Or do we get to the top of the forest?
It's probably... Well, it's on the way anyway.
They're doing fresh bread here as well, so I fancy getting some fresh bread.
Bit of breakfast.
And a coffee.
Shower.
Well, you're saying breakfast?
Well, you know what I mean. Scram of some sort.
Yeah. They do.
Get a shower.
Yeah.
Because we've paid for I paid €50, you paid €20, and we're in a car park.
It's not per vehicle, it's per person over here. So Jake's getting stung because his TV broke years ago.
I'm going to sell them on eBay, mate, I'm telling you.
But it's already been reviewed. Leanne says these are the best showers she's ever used. So I'm going to grab my towel and I'm going to get up there, up to the shower block. Day 237 of the Euro trip. Sorry, that's the worst Geordie accent I've ever done. I'll not do that again, I promise. No idea what the birds are, but they're massive. What do you reckon, Ola?
I don't know.
So far we've seen dolphins, herons, then weird white and black massive things. We've seen all sorts, haven't we? I wonder if we can see some more in the woods later.
Yeah.
This trail's going on forever, it's great. The only downside is it's literally a sheer drop on one side and a sheer hill on the other side. So there's nowhere so far we can tuck into and have a mooch about. But I'm thinking more and more, if I'd have known about this would have been a right camp hunt. You're saying we're here, but what's here? I think we need to get satellite on, or I'll put the drone up and we'll...
Yeah, so obviously the tower spot has just said you've arrived, hasn't it? And I'm like...
Okay, well this is still a used track, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'd follow the used track until we get to the end of it, because we can always come back.
So it's at the top of... Did you see it coming through the town?
No.
It's there.
But what we can do, follow this to the end where it's still well worn, yeah, because it's not going to be down here or up here, because you can see these aren't used for months, if not longer. No. Worst case, we'll get up here. If we can't see it, I'll put the drone in there.
There's a turnaround down here, but I've just put it in Google again. It's a 21-minute walk up that track to your right-hand side.
It is what it is. This still looks well used though, so I'm assuming this goes somewhere close. Have you got it on Google Maps where this goes?
Well, the white spider.
A white spider with fangs.
What did you say, mate? Miles away.
Oh, Jake's foraging already. He's in the bush, he's munching stuff.
Ours are about done in the UK.
It's a bit warmer for a bit longer here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you want any, Ola?
These are coming along nicely. Got to keep the blood sugars up.
Yeah, I'm practically wasting away, mate.
Right. Oh, that one was a bit sour.
Ukraine plate.
Yeah. That was Spanish. That was Ukraine. Let's get fully black one.
Blackberries.
Yeah.
Wanna try?
These shoes are amazing.
I'm not good.
I'm just glad I'm not in flip-flops.
If you want to sponsor me. New boot goofing. Oh!
That massively uphill thing was for that. So we're just going to climb and catch his breath, and then we're going to climb all of that. And then spend the rest of the day hydrating in the van as we drive. The only thing I struggle with, I live in Doncaster, which is like the flattest place on earth next to North Lincolnshire. So we don't do hills. Put me in a straight line, I'll walk all day, but hills, I've evolved not to climb. So there we go. Looks like it was funded by the EU, so that's where your tax went. Slackers.
Oh!
You get your Titanic moment in.
Lovely. Still 1 floor to go yet.
Back at the van. It is a scorcher. And I'm so glad we put some drinks in the freezer before we set off. You're pooped, aren't you? See the road now. Can't tell if I've got 3 heads on my car's cool because everyone's slowing down to stare. Germans love a good stare, don't they?
They keep looking at the road and then looking at us and then looking at the road and then looking at us.
Was ist das? Key thing I'm noticing with this one is I'm used to doing the overlandy type thing where I'll happily have rat packs, boil in the bag rice, you know, like the Uncle Ben's type thing, and all the meats like canned meats and things like that, and make a meal that way. And then I've just got storage boxes, so I'll have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and so on. Doing the family kind of camper van thing, the food's better, but me, is it more stressful going to the supermarket and kind of doing a restock every couple of days, because you end up walking around like just mindlessly looking at stuff. Then you get distracted and you go off on a tangent and you come out with like 8 Magnum ice creams, a garlic bread and 3 packs of crisps. But to be fair, in the boot go away bag, and I took most of it out, but I've still got 1 box in there, and I've got a week's worth of boil in the bag stuff and dehydrated stuff and all the rest of it. So there's food for days there. You want a rat pack?
No,
no,
thank you.
I've got some Arctic Warfare ones for you.
No, thank you.
Yeah?
No.
Tell you what, I can get you some biscuit browns and I don't have to worry you stinking the van around.
No thanks.
Then when we get home you can have some biscuit fruits.
No, good thing.
No. So what we're finding a lot is this is the summer holidays and everywhere is absolutely rammed. Anywhere with a body of water is uber rammed, and that's what we're trying to get in so the kids can have a bit of a play. So we've just pulled at this one. It backs onto a golf course, so they've just took one look at our vans and gone, nope, full. Jake did his usual thing, went, hey up love, have you got any spaces? And she's just like I love it. He's just passed me another grid and it looks like we're going to do an hour and a half or so and we're just going to dip into France. It looks like some sort of park, like a car park. Whether we can stop there tonight, I don't know, but that takes us to tea time, and tea time in the woods next to a lake sounds good to me, even if we have something to eat, an evening swim, and then go find somewhere to park in, just a sheltered area or something like that. So we're moving again. Mate, there's bags of spaces in there.
Again?
There was bags of spaces in there.
Exactly that. I told you, mate, we got fucking laid up.
She took one look at me and Jake and just went, no mate. We've just driven past where all the camper vans were and there was loads of spaces. Sprinter scumbag. On the upside, these villages are absolutely beautiful. The work ethic as well, with these farmers and people doing the grass and all the rest of it, they're just, I mean, like that, they're in 2 old tractors, no aircon, towels round the neck catching the sweat, it's that hot, and they're just graft. Everything's immaculate, everything's nice. What a lovely society they are around here. Yeah, that's France again, pal, straight away with the warnings. I'll tell you what, I know at no point have I actually needed a 4x4 Sprinter in this trip, but just the sheer road presence, power, agility of like having stiffer suspension and stuff, and being able to know that I can go up the trails to observation points is well worth it. I know rocking around today we've got 24 to the gallon, which to some that might be shocking, but I think for a big vehicle like this that's not bad at all. You could do it with a more nimble vehicle, but it's hella fun. It's hella fun. And for the rest of the year I can go off-roading, I can go bushcrafting up in the woods and stuff like that. So, because I know there'll be someone going, you don't need that big vehicle with all terrains and mud tyres. I don't. But I can. Look, see the lake?
Yo, they've got hammocks, look here.
This was well worth the extra drive.
Definitely.
We went on a couple of lakes last night and we were good to be couldn't get in. And I tell you what, dropping back from Germany into France, what an idea. That was my idea, all my idea. But no, it was. It's still like Germany here though, but not strict.
It's really weird, isn't it?
Yeah, all the buildings are the same, the writing's similar, the words are similar, and
the name of the villages and things like that. It was.
The only thing that we're a bit sceptical of is we booked on. They wouldn't tell us the price. Like, you pay in the morning. Like,
Okay.
But we haven't told the kids yet because it's so good. If they're not going to absolutely skank us, we're going to do an extra day. Say they're happy. You having fun?
Yeah.
Good. This has got to be the first campsite when nobody is up at 9 o'clock. What's that about? So we've gone for our morning walk. We're heading up to reception with our tickets. We've got till 12 to leave, but we've worked out if it's not horrific price, which it could be, because they're like, oh, you pay on the way out. It's like, how much is it? You pay on the way out. If it's not horrific money for last night, we're going to get another night and do a bit of a drive tomorrow and head over towards Dunkirk. We also want to swing by Meningate as well. Let's see how painful this is going to be. Believe it or not, this campsite next to the lake is the cheapest place we've stopped all week.
It is.
So for me and Orla, it was less than €15.
Yeah.
So that's cheaper than going to the campsite up the road from my house. And you've got a lake and woodland. Downside is the rammed for the weekend. So it's Friday. So you've got the Friday, Saturday, Sunday crew coming.
She's given us till 2 in the afternoon.
We're supposed to leave at 12, but she says that I'll leave at 2.
Not bad.
So what we're going to try and do now, because more than likely that's going to be a thing everywhere, isn't it? Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So we're going to look.
Yeah.
Look, we're going to get some scran first because we've been up a while. We're going to now. What is it with me this morning? Oh my God!
On his arse.
I've actually started to relax and I'm falling all over it. Yeah. The big lorry, big lorry. Unfortunately, we can't get the second night. However, this is now firmly on the list of somewhere to come back to next year. We are heading west at the minute, but it's more of a northwest, and we are just about to, at the next junction, drop back into Germany. What we're going to do, because we smashed the tolls all the way across, we've got maximum distance, then we were north and we're heading back northwest. We're not going to do the tolls on the way back. We're going to do France, Germany, Liechtenstein, Belgium, all them ones back round to Calais. So we're going to try and put a good shift in today, get back over there. Because we couldn't get that night, we're going to get the drive time in now and just get more time at the beach for the kids. Water buffalo then. Take that one off your list. You didn't think you'd see a water buffalo today, did you? Luxembourg. We're going to smash through this one back into France, and so far it is just hot, hot, hot. You can see that, but coming into Germany from Luxembourg, there's massive queues for the checkpoint. Luckily on this side, they don't care. Right, we're in Belgium now. It's been another few hours, and we're going to fill up the vans with some diesel, and we're going to fill up our bellies with some filth. So, yeah, and have a half-hour break.
I'm just going to pop my head in this car park so it's back before we actually get in there.
So we've just filled up for the last time in Belgium, and Jake's did 69 litres and mine did 67 litres, well 66 point something. So mine was 3 litres better that time, but the difference was, so he's got the 2.1 with the big turbo and I've got the 2.1 with the 2 small turbos. So when he's going flat out at 70 odd, his is better on fuel than mine. When we bring it back just a little touch, mine's better than his, because I think I'm not using both of them at full tilt. Don't know. But like 70's my not the best spot. Go a bit faster, it kicks in again, but it's just noisy as hell. Main thing is, I've got another 600 miles in the tank, so I can get home from here. That's suboptimal.
We are in Belgium. We are 1 hour from the coast. We don't really want to get any closer because we just parked down a lay-by, and you know what it's like for people mooching about when you get close to the sea.
Welcome to the routine. So basically this is the dad part where I do nothing but moan at my kid to get out of bed and pack her space away while trying to stow everything down so it doesn't rattle and bang everywhere while we're driving. Jake's in a similar boat. You tired too? I can't say I slept over well last night. Let's get this squared away. Let's get on the road. Fighting the urge not to set off on the left-hand side of the road. Right, looking at this. 1 hour, 12 minutes, 111 Ks. No dramas. Comms check.
I managed to get Meningate in. Do you know the campsite?
I typed in Meningate campsite and there's one just southeast, probably south-southeast. Right next to a sports stadium. So he's just putting the grid in now. We're going to set off. But I can see a cafe or something, a bakery or something in the near future.
1 hour, 2413k.
1 hour, 1311k. I'll be back. Get me out of this city.
Yeah, I feel like we've had wasted an hour of our life.
No, it was good reconnaissance to know never to come back.
Unless you booked on the campsite. There's height barriers, there wasn't last time.
Right, so we're at Dunkirk Beach now, just done 3 hours. Went to Meningate, but parking was atrocious and it was just a blag in general. So we're here, we're going to see what's about, going to grab some food, grab some drinks and go from there. But again, there's height barriers all over, so we're a bit limited. I'm guessing some people have been taking the piss again with the parking.
So now we've got to the coast, everything is fully booked, lovely. So I think we have a long day on the beach, smash through to Calais, book a last minute ferry and then have a late one, driving. Right, we're at Dunkirk. It's a little bit further than where I'd rather set off for, but we've got ourselves a dinghy and we're going to head over there. So come with me. We're going to try and get a 4-star hotel in the north, ideally close to home anyway, but beggars can't be choosers. I'll just be happy with all the benefits. I'm starting to come to the conclusion that every time I order something, the tag a bit on, definitely ask for 1 cheese and chips, got 2. Not complaining though. Ola said she didn't want dinner because she's just had breakfast, but she got cheese and chips. So, there's the main machine gun nest, and that's the camp. You can see it under the ground, all these different bits.
This goes quite a bit into the dunes and stuff, but we just wanted a little bit of a nosy round, just have a look. Right, let's get back to the girls now. They're collecting shells and dipping their toes in the sea, and the boys are looking at war stuff. Day at the beach complete. That was good fun. So we are now doing the typical British thing to do, and we are going to find the wholesalers and stock up with wines and spirits before we get on the ferry. What we're looking at doing now is what it's going to cost us for a real crap campsite miles away. We're just going to pay the extra and jump on a ferry tonight and stop in the same campsite that we did on the way in. There you go, Pidu wine. Literally, we've pulled up at this wine supermarket in Calais, and there's at least 5 immigrants just staring through the fence now. That Audi is packed to the gills.
Good old English, eh? We love a drink.
Defo get a bit more in there, Rodders. We've pulled up at this wine sailors. We've got a couple of cases of wine for the missus and that, and wow, it's interesting looking at the people walking up and down outside. This is absolutely mental. Which way? Oh, straight through.
No, just park here.
Oh, park here.
I'll ask you if the size is okay for you.
Oh yeah, cool.
If you just turn the engine off,
Yeah.
open the back and the side, please. Wow.
Right, anything come in?
Yeah.
So this is a breakdown from ferry to ferry, and basically we averaged £22 a night for camping. That's an adult and a child. The food we averaged at 30 a day, but I will say we were treating ourselves. We had cans of pop in the fridge and we had a few nice treats. The Starlink was £95 for the month, and that was unlimited. That we didn't really need realistically, but it was nice to have as a backup. The RAC, I am covered under my insurance, but I did take an extra £95 policy out to cover every which eventuality. That's covered in the other video of this trip. The ferry out was £180. That was considerably cheaper than the train at 300 quid. The tolls in total were just over £80. You can avoid them, but we did want to smash the entire width of France in a wanna. The fuel from ferry to ferry was £304, and the ferry back was £200. Because it's a last minute deal. Again, that was another £100 and so some pounds more if we wanted to go on the train, so we didn't bother with that one. I'd also add, if you were going to come from up north like we did, is a campsite at the bottom of England, which was, I think that was £25 on the way out and about £20 on the way back, and another tank of diesel to get us down and back up again. So not the cheapest trip, but well worth doing. And from doing this, we've found some amazing spots to go back to and to avoid. So yeah, well worth a bit of a recce run. So we're going to get some food now. We are starving. And we're going to go half an hour to a campsite, which means I've only got 4 or so hours after that in the morning. So I think nice hot shower, early to bed, early up, smash up to Yorkshire. That's me done. I hope you've enjoyed, and drop a like and a comment, and we'll be back to the green laning adventure stuff very soon. Oh, I think there's a Patreon camp in the woods and movie night coming up soon as well, so stand by for that.